Hello everybody, Sean here, and today we are looking at the Micolash boss fight, one of the later ones you're going to encounter in the game, but this one is a very strange one to be certain. When you enter this area, it's going to be kind of a foggy maze. There aren't a whole lot of paths, but there's a lot of fog around, kind of obscuring your vision. You can use a torch to get a little better vision, but overall, the fog's going to be there to obscure your vision and to hide the skeletons. What this boss fight is mostly about is that Micolash is a puppeteer. He's not much of a fighter himself, but as you're running through the maze, as you're fighting him, as you can see here, he's going to summon these skeletons. But before you even get to that, when you first enter the maze, your main objective is, as you saw, to find Micolash and then chase him to this room. Once you are here, you will engage in your first real fight with the boss. It's going to be him and two of his puppeteer skeletons. The skeletons are the only ones that are going to fight back. They can hit pretty hard, especially depending on what kind of armor you're wearing. But they only take one hit to crumble, and then they have to reanimate themselves, which takes around 3 to 5 seconds. Every time they take another solid hit, they'll crumble again, till the point where they will eventually die, but it will take several hits. Micolash, however, will not fight back during this section, so all you need to do is just walk up to him, slash away at him, and if the skeletons get a little too close, you can hit them to make them crumble, or just back away and wait till either the skeletons move or Micolash is in a better position. After taking about 50% damage, he will disappear. He just kind of pieces out, he's done with the fight, and you have to go to the next section. Where do you want to go? Well, you want to go up. When you exit that room, hang a right, you'll find this staircase. And if you follow it straight, don't turn left, but if you follow it straight, as you see here, you'll start walking down this curved hall, and you'll eventually get to a staircase. If you go left, you'll find a bunch of enemies not associated with the boss fight. However, they are worth killing, as at the bottom there is an item there. Go right, and you'll go up the staircase. You'll find some more enemies, and do be warned, they pack a pretty solid punch, especially the enemies who are slightly bigger and have axes. Do watch out for them. The skeletons and the crossbowmen, they also hit pretty hard, so just keep that in mind. You just really don't want to be hit. But once you get to the second floor area, you'll enter another maze. This one's a little more complicated, but generally the same thing is going to happen as the first time. You want to find Micolash and chase him. Your first chase will lead you here, and then he's going to run forward, continue chasing him, and just as you're about to get close, he'll shut the door on you. What you have to do at this point is go back up. There's, of course, items lying around, and he's going to summon more of his kind of puppeteered skeletons, his marionette skeletons. But what you want to do is find your way around this area until you're up on a higher floor, and you can see, I'm telling you, there's something with those mirrors, man. There's something about those mirrors that I couldn't quite figure out in my first time through here. Be very curious to come to this area again on another playthrough, but that's a whole nother story. What you want to do, as I was saying before, is find an area that'll take you up. You saw I got to these stairs, and I'm going to keep going up, and what I want to do is get to the room that is above the room that Micolash locked himself in. So here you can see this is the area I first jumped down in, so this isn't going to work. Going to keep looking around, because at first I thought maybe there is a switch that will raise the gate for me, but that is not in fact the case. What I wanted to do is find the room above his, and that will let me drop down into his room, as opposed to opening the gate. So you can see I continue looking around, just keep going up, 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 and up, and you'll eventually get to where you want to be, which is right here. And you can see another mirror here. That's really suspicious. I'm telling you, those mirrors, man. But anyways, continue down this path, and you can see here on the right, there is going to be a handy little item for you to pick up. But more importantly, when you hang a left right here, it will go down a small staircase to a broken railing that leads to Micolash's second battle room. And you can see I'm just confirming that this is the right place, hoping I could get the plunging attack. Unfortunately, he is a little faster and gets out of the way. Now this fight is virtually going to be the same as the first, except Micolash will punch you. He's not terribly strong. Again, he's not one for the melee combat. He can't really put up much of a fight other than a few punches that don't even deal that much damage. So just lay into him until he dies, and there you go, the Micolash fight is done. You might want to go back through the maze a few more times just to make sure you grabbed all the items, but otherwise, the fight will be over. So there you go, guys. That's the Micolash fight. I hope this helps you out. I thank you for watching, and we'll see everyone next time.